What is going on, everyone? We are back with another video today here on the channel. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day, and my mouth is feeling so much better. Like, I can kind of talk normal again. And as you can tell from today's title, we're going to be doing all of the Gates of Olympus slots here. So we have the normal Gates of Olympus, which we have up first. And then we have Gates of Olympus 1000, Gates of Olympus 1000 Xmus, which I forgot this even existed. We have Gates of Olympus Super Scatter, Gates of Olympus Dice, and Gates of Olympus Dice 1000. Again, I did not even know that existed. Maybe I did a video on it and I forgot. But I thought this could be cool, doing all of the Gates of Olympus and trying some bonus buys on them. So the 1000 slots, we're only going to do the... wait, no, there's not even a super buy on those. Yeah, no. So we're gonna do the super buy on the Gates of Olympus Super Scatter because that one does have like a super bonus. Basically, if they have a super bonus, we're only gonna do the super bonus instead of doing like regular buys on there, because that is what the regular ones are for, like this one right here. All right, that is enough explaining here. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for checking out today's video. We're gonna try to do at least 2 buys on each. I mean, ideally, I don't think we have enough balance to do that, but you know, you would kind of hope some of these buys would pay profit, or at least money back, or maybe one of them just pops off like crazy and we're good. But yeah, obviously we're starting out with the regular Gates of Olympus here. If you haven't already, consider going down there and leaving the Gates of Olympus that you think is going to perform the best. I don't know why, but I'm going to throw like a random one out here. I think it'll be Gates of Olympus Dice. I think it'll be Gates of Olympus Dice. I don't know why. I've never really played that one. Okay, well, never mind. We got 25x here, though. This multi is already crazy on this one. It'd be great to start out with a profit bonus, our first buy of the video. By the way, like, the Gates of Olympus uploads have been doing so well on the channel. They're like my best performing uploads right now. So I thought, why not give this a try? I think I did see a comment actually recommending that I try some of the Gates of Olympus. I'll leave it up on the screen, but I know there's something about Gates of Olympus and trying a couple buys, but I thought, why not just try all of them? I think that could be a good idea here, even though we have a 35x and still don't have profit here somehow. If this was to zap, no shot, man. Imagine, like, Hourglass as well. Oh, that's such a troll, too. Okay, that's actually good. No, that's good. That's profit. And then yellow as well? Okay. Blue? Okay, that's definitely not bad here. Already have some very good profit here to get us started. 1,400. And then our final spin. I just don't want to be too excited yet because I know we have so many buys ahead of us. But so far, 1,400 is the best buy of the video. I think the way we'll do it is just whatever one pays the most. I think that's the best way to do it because I don't want to keep track of, like, profit loss between the 2 buys, because I mean, maybe one of them will end up doing 3. Let's just say the one that pays the most on the buy. I think that's the most fair way to do it. So far 1,400 is the one to beat. All right, so far this one though, we have a 2x, a bit of a downgrade on the multiplier. That is a max tumble on the purple. That would have been so good with the multi that we had last time. That would have been unreal. All right, nice. And then the greens? No. Okay, that's not bad. Finally get another multiplier here. 7 spins. It'd be nice if we could somehow turn this to at least money back. Come on. Yellows? Yeah, okay. Anything else? Not really. Final 4 spins. Come on, this has to be green. Thank you. It was the one green that dropped in, and it still doesn't even zap, so it doesn't matter. All right, this is going to be a big L just after having a pretty good bonus. Final 2 spins here, though. Nice. Maybe a zap. Maybe a zap. Nice. Okay. It's not the best bit of damage control, kind of. I mean, we're more than half back. Oh, this would be good, though. Come on. No. Last spin. Okay. Unlucky. All right. So 1,400 is what we have to beat. Now, we're going to go ahead and head over to Gates of Olympus 1000. All right. Now we are on Gates of Olympus 1000 here. Same thing. Just going to go ahead and do 600 buys. For some reason, I thought these had, like, super buys. Because I know, obviously, Sweet Bonanza has one Sugar Rush has one. And, yeah, I think the other 1,000... I think there's another 1,000, which I think has it also. But, yeah, this one doesn't. This is just... You could get a 1000x app. Will I ever? Like, 98%. Sure, I never will, but... Would be sick to see at some point, I guess. But to be fair, I don't really ever play this one. I'm just not a fan of the 1000 for Gates of Olympus. Mainly because I just get destroyed every single session on here. Alright. Just like this. Any minute now, you know you can, there we go. I was going to say you can zap. Okay. Hold on. Blues. Nice. Okay. Another multiplier there, too. Doesn't hurt. And then one more green wouldn't have been bad either. All right. 179. More back already than I thought we'd get, to be fair. That was looking awful. All right. 9x. Let's see just a bit more here. Nice. I mean, the multiplier, not the worst we've seen. 14x. Last 3 spins. Blues? Yeah, for sure. We just need a zap, possibly. Thank you. Okay. Just paid more than the last buy we just said. Still not better than the 1,400 win, unless the final spin, possibly hourglass. No. Okay. Let's see it. Honestly, this is probably the one I had the least confidence in. Like I'm telling you, this is just the one I dread every time I come here. Until one day it pops off, then it's going to be like my favorite slot. Just usually how it works. All right, 8 spins to go. Still looking for a multiplier. Any minute now. Even a 2x at this point would be pretty cool. All right, good. We get the blues. Maybe the yellow? No? Okay. We're actually down money, by the way, if this doesn't pay at least like 200. Which, it's not looking so good, man. We have a 5x final spin. That is awful. Ending out with 27 back from the 600 bonus. All right, we're moving over to Gates of Olympus 1000 Xmas. Something I just realized when I was opening this as well is there not just a normal Gates of Olympus Xmas? I don't know why. I really thought there was. I was really confused right now. Like, I was thinking if maybe I missed one. Because I know there's a Starlight Princess Xmas. I don't know if there's a Starlight Princess 1000 Xmas, but I don't even remember this one at all. Maybe I did a video on it and just completely forgot, but I don't know. Let me know down in the comments if you guys even knew this one existed. Maybe I'm just late, man. I thought for sure I would have maybe recorded a video on here if I knew. But yeah, let's see how this one does, man. Okay, 11 spins. Another scatter would be cool. No, 10 spins. Come on. Okay, that's not a bad multi. That's not a bad multi at all. Especially if we can get a yellow over here somewhere. Okay, over there works as well. Not bad. Not bad. All right, 8 spins to go here. We have a 13x. Already paid better than the last bonus, but you would kind of hope this one would. Greens? Oh, okay. Nice. 23x we have on here. 7 spins. Come on. Zaps again. Final 5. Anything. Premiums. Oh, 1 ring off, man. Okay. I don't really see too much more. Okay. Could at least done the yellow. We need 1 more there. We're at 456. Still looking for a profit buy here. And then our final spin. Purples here, but I think we're... Yeah, I was going to say we're still missing 1. That is pretty unlucky, to be fair. I mean, that was a pretty good multi. No, that was a good multi. Not even pretty good. That was a good multi. It just threw. We just couldn't get a single tumble to connect. But we're in with buy number 2 here. Just jumping straight into it. All right. Got a 6x. All right. Nice. Wow. Multis on this one are a lot more generous than the last one we were on. This would be good. This would be really good. That's going to do green as well. Blue, please. No shot, man. No. Any second now, for sure. Good. Blue. Hourglass. Oh, nice. Okay, that's good. 9 hourglass. Drop it in there. And then another zap. Okay. Not bad. Still looking for profit here. We're half back, though. Still, you know, it gives us like one good hit, and then it just starts. Never mind. I was going to say dead spinning, but we connect the reds there. And the green, and then possibly the hourglass. Not the hourglass. I meant the chalice. Last two. And then our final spin here. That was extremely close. All right, so far the rankings are the normal one's definitely first. 1,000, the regular, is last. And then 1,000 Xmas is probably second. I mean, we didn't profit on here, but it was the best we've seen considering 1,000 was horrible. But next up, we have Gates of Olympus Super Scatter. Taking our bounce now to Gates of Olympus Super Scatter. So as you can see, this one does actually have super free spin. So we're going to go ahead and do these. And see how this goes. Come on. Now, this is one that I wanted to say would do really good, but obviously, I don't know. When we had a video on here, I can't remember if it went well. I'm pretty sure it did not. But I played this one quite a bit since. I mean, I do at least a buy on here every day, honestly. I do like 1 or 2 buys just to give it a shot, but still haven't seen anything crazy. Really, best I've had since the video, which was, I think, like a week ago now, is just 100x. In the video, I had 100x as well, so it's not anything too crazy. Looking for, like, the 500x. All right. Still not the worst paying bonus. And that's pretty sad. Final 3 spins. I mean, we have a 50x. Regular Gates, that'd be crazy. But on this one, it feels like we have a 5x. Last spin. All right. That is insane. It actually almost... It was barely better than our last... our worst bonus we've had so far this video. But now, we're jumping into buy number 2 here. Another 600 bonus. Let's see it. That's crazy. 100x actually zaps. Doesn't connect. Does not connect. Okay, do it again. Just bring it back. Another 100x. Please. Just zap it. A multi... No? Okay. There we go. We get a 15x. Gonna make us have to work our way up to the 100x, apparently. I've missed so many of those at this point as well that it's just... When I see a zap, it doesn't really hurt. If this was the regular Gates, once again, that would be insane. But on this one, it's whatever, man. Just don't do that with the 500x, please. All right. Blues here. Ah, see, like, this would have been so good with the 100x. Yellow. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's obviously better than the last bonus. 120 back here. 5 spins to go. Greens? All right. Final 4. And down to our last spin. Can we please... No, can't bring it back. All right. That was Gates of Olympus Super Scatter with an absolute stinker of a performance. That was horrible. This is the first one I actually kind of want to try some spins on. So we'll have a brief intermission here and try some spins on this one. Mainly because I like the way the super bonus scatter looks like on this one. So we'll just give it a few spins here, like 20 spins, and see if maybe we can spin to a bonus on here. See if it can make up for itself. Because, I mean, both buys are pretty horrible. I don't even know if I enjoyed this one more than... Okay, hold on. We do get a bonus here. It's an 800 regular bonus. I was going to say, I don't even know if I enjoy this one more than the Gates 1000 performance. Like, that one was bad, but this one was, like, horrible. Oh, hold on a second. It could redeem itself with this regular bonus here. 14x. Keep zapping. Nope. Nope. Come on. Let's see 100x. Let's see a red multi. All right. All right, let's just see a multi at this point. It started out looking like it was going to be insane. Nice. Okay. Redeemed itself a bit here. It's something. Remember, we started out with 4,800 this video, so we're down quite a bit. Nice. All right. I mean, we got 4 spins remaining. Anything can happen. 19x is not bad. Last few spins here. 1,400 is still the best bonus here. Yeah, it is still the best bonus. All right, 350 back there. Kind of just paid for the spins, honestly. well, oh, there it is. I was going to say. Yeah, this paid for... Wow, that was 2. I think we need 3 for the bonus, or like 2 and a... Or, I don't know. I actually don't know how those things work. All right, but anyways, let's go ahead and head over to Gates of Olympus dice. All right, so this one I have definitely tried. I'm usually, I don't know. I feel like I kind of like the dice slots. I don't know. They're so random to me. I know there's this one and Sweet Bonanza dice. That one was kind of cool for some reason. And mainly because we got like 1,000x when that one came out. But now we're on Gates of Olympus dice. I know I've made a video on this one. For sure I did. So let's see how this goes here, man. This was the one I actually said I had high hopes for, too, at the start of this video. So fingers crossed. I don't know if it's this one or if it was 1,000, but I think I said the normal one. Not sure. Let me know, editor. Just put it up on the screen if I did, because I'm sure everyone forgot here. 7x, though. Okay. 12 spins. Starting out a little slow. Second half bonus. Just go crazy now. Nope. Just waiting for a premium. That's okay, I guess. Something. Down to our last 5 spins here. That's nothing again. Nothing again. Somehow this is still not the worst performing one, though, which is kind of sad. Purples. Sure. Nice. Okay. All right. Redeemed itself a bit there. Not bad. 468. Down to our last spin with the 16x. That is going to drop green. Can we get 2 more? No. That's still 15. Okay, that's still good. Nice. And the yellow. And then anything else? Okay, finally we see a profit bonus here. It's been a while since we had a profit bonus. I was starting to think we couldn't even get one anymore. And that was kind of close. It was getting close to being the best performing one. If I would have called that, that'd have been unreal. But we jump into the second one still, so it still has a chance to beat the normal Gates of Olympus here. Paying 1K is not bad. Almost a double up. Good at 3x. And then greens again. No. I can't remember what the best paying ones are, by the way. Like the premiums. I believe the blue is the top symbol. That's all I know. I want to say purple is second. I know it has like these little lightning bolts in there, so yeah, that's 5. So green is actually second. Oh yeah, no, that makes sense. What am I saying here? So blue, green, purple, and then the red, it looks like. Okay. Bit of a slow start. Second half performance once again. I've never actually even seen a red multi on here. That is crazy, man. Oh, that actually kind of hurts. That would have been crazy. A red multi on Gates of Olympus dice. Out of all the ones we could have got a big multi on, Gates of Olympus dice would have been stupid. Especially when I called this one out to be the best one, and then it did something like that. All right, can we get red? Wow, look at this. Someone imagine with the 100x. Okay. Would have had the first Gates of Olympus so beat there with the 100x. Unreal. All right, this one deserves a third chance. This one deserves, just because we got baited with the 100x. On Super Scatter, it doesn't really count because that's like pretty common to like zap on that one. And sometimes even with the 100x, there's a chance to not even like break even on there. So we'll do this third buy and then head over to Gates of Olympus Dice 1000, which will be the final one. Again, I can't remember if I called this one or Dice 1000 though, so I could have just said this extra buy for no reason. Red? No. All right, well, it's good thing we did this extra buy because this is going phenomenal so far. That's 3 spins. Yeah, I'm not loving this one. Could have probably used a multiplier. Yeah. Oh, nice. Actually, that is good. That actually saved the bonus. It's not profit yet, right? No, it's not. But it's so close. It's so close. Final spin. I mean, we would take that. Okay, well, we don't take anything. 569. Nice. All right. Let's go ahead and move over to Dice 1000, and that'll be the last and final slot, which hopefully will dethrone the regular Gates of Olympus here. So let's jump into it. Not gonna lie, I think this is the sickest looking Zeus I've seen so far. And I like the figures, or the symbols in the backgrounds here in the clouds. This one's sick. I don't know if I've done this one. I actually can't remember, but 10 it out here. Gates of Olympus Dice 1000 or Gates of Olympus 1000 dice. No, I've definitely never done this one. These scatters look sick. Like, everything looks good on here. Like, is this one new? Am I crazy? I really don't think I've seen this one. All right, anyways, we are on the last and final Gates of Olympus. To my knowledge, I think we've done them all. And let's try to end out with a bang here. Please. Yellow. 1 yellow. It would not. Actually, we need 2. All right. Well, didn't get even 1, so it doesn't matter. We got a 2x here. 10 spins to go. Our luck on the other 1000s hasn't been exactly good. So, hopefully this is the redemption here towards the end. Come on. Nice. Got a 5x currently. 6 spins remaining. Good. Okay. 10x. Okay, nice. We do get a good multi here. Oh, 1 more yellow wouldn't have hurt. All right. So that does save it a bit. It was looking like a stinker there. We're half back. 3 spins. Blues would have been so clutch, especially on this multi. Final spin. Okay. Okay. Keep tumbling. Of course not. Not good. Not good, but not bad. 550 back. Just kind of gave us our money back. But let's go ahead and jump into another one. 3,100 still in the balance. We're down, but honestly could have been a lot worse. We've done a lot of buys here. All right, let's zap it. Come on. Do the 100x again, but on this one. Or the 1000x, might as well. Like a 1000x would look so sick on here. We have to see what that symbol even looks like. Like I like the multiplier. Like the zaps look sick on there. And the red 100x, that one looked really, really, really good. So just quick 1000x before I have to look in the info tab. All right. Final 8 spins. Okay. Can we get 1 purple? No, we can't. But we have a 14x here. Even the blue looks so good. I'm not obviously a fan of... I can't really look at the board and be like, oh, that should have connected. I just kind of get... Like, I would have never guessed that actually connected this screen. I can't look at all the dots quick enough. But that's a good hit, actually. All right, 251's good multiplier. We just need... I mean, anything, man. These tumbles have been pretty rough. Pretty rough. Final spin. Horrible. Horrible performance. This is when I'm going to give it 3rd try. I'm giving it a 3rd try. Again, I think I called this one to be my best or other dice. I don't know. I don't even know anymore. Doesn't matter. This one goes crazy here. Pays more than 1,400. It could even pay 1,500. And I'd be fine with that. As long as it beats the normal Gates of Olympus. Even after this, I think we're going to take our balance over to the regular Gates, if that is still the winner at the end of this bonus, and then we'll do a big buy on it. Just for the sake of the video and see if it has anything else to potentially give us here, because these other ones have not given anything. 8 spins to go, though. Still, you know, kind of looking for a multiplier. All right. I think the bonus might be over. You know what's even crazier, though, is that this is still not the worst bonus. Like, if it was not to connect anymore, still not the worst bonus of the video. Final spin. Completely disappointing. That is crazy. We didn't get a single multi. All right. Let's go ahead and see what the symbol looks like before we do it. Wow, that actually looks really cool. What is this one? A 50x? Yeah, that one's a 50x. Yeah, no, that looks really good, man. All right. To end up the video here, we're going to go ahead and head over to Gates of Olympus, the regular one. We're going to try a big buy, see if it pays. If not, we'll call it there. If it pays, then we'll end the video there as well, but in profit. So let's head over there, see how it goes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are on the regular Gates of Olympus. Once again, we're back. We're going to do a big 2K. I don't want to lose everything here. A big 2K is still pretty good. It's like half of our starting balance. Close enough, at least. Let's jump into it. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe, hit the bell. Let me know down below if you guys guessed correctly that the regular good old classic Zeus was going to be the best one to pay. And here we go. 15 spins, 2K buy. We need a double up here, and we're back into profit. Or at least money back. So, simple enough. Got to get the multis, you know, rolling here any minute. Yep, there we go. Finally got something. It's a 2x, but could be more. Could be more, please. Okay, nice. Another 2x. At least it's zapped. All right, we're at 394. And this is a pretty big buy. So can we please? Thank you. Reds. No shot. The Reds don't drop in. All right, we got an 8x. Kind of struggling here just a bit. This would be nice. Nope. Would have been. Would have been. Almost had the max blues there. That would have been sick. All right. We almost got halfback. But it's not exactly going to cut it here on a 2K buy. Nope. Final 3. Yeah, Gates just wasn't it today. Unlucky. Unless we got... That's actually good. That's good. I was saying, let's see, have something here at the end. Puts us back at 1,500. We're down 5. Final spin. I'm tempted to try it again. I am kind of tempted to try it again. I think we do it again. We'll do the 1,400. So it's kind of just our buy being run back. We couldn't do the 1,500. I didn't want to do over what we just got back. So 1,400 buy. Doing another big one here. Come on, Zeus. End us with profit bonus. At least something decent. Top symbol. Just keep going with the top symbol. All right. Last 7 spins. Yeah, I wouldn't say I have a great feeling about this one. Blues. I got a really bad feeling about the ending here. Second half bonus. Okay, if we get a 2x finally and then a retrade. Would have taken that. Honestly, we probably needed that more than a 2x. All right, and then our last few spins. Okay, good thing we get another 2x here. We got a 4x. 100 back. Nice. Okay, normally I'd be more excited about that, but we're kind of, you know, at just under 200. And then the final spin. Yeah, no, that is bad. 15x, we didn't even need that. All right, guys, we're going to call it there. I don't want to lose everything in this video. So if you guys did enjoy, please subscribe, hit the bell. Let me know if you want to see this again, but with like a different slot, like Big Bass or something that has like a ton of the same slot. Let me know down in the comments. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate the recommendation as well. I kind of recommended this. So see you guys the very next one. Peace.